Okay, so Gemini has a new-ish feature. It's a part of labs, so it might go away, and they're really weird with information about it. It's called Dynamic View, and I read about it, I don't know, a couple days ago, and then I looked for it and I don't have it. And let me see. Yeah, their post about it talks about. Well, there's also one called Visual Layout, but we'll talk about that in a separate video. But this says in here that these features are gradually rolling out to users and blah blah blah, and basically not everyone will necessarily have it. And blah blah blah, not available on mobile, etc. But if you want to use it, go to gemini.google.com and then you click on tools and then you can select either visual layout or dynamic view. Great. So what? So I come here and it's gemini.google.com, no problem. And then I go to tools and I don't have either of them. For the ones that I've seen, it's right under guided learning, there's the other two options. What I figured out by mistake, completely by mistake, is that even if you don't have it under tools, you might still be able to get it. If you look at these options underneath, and these are really just the suggestions of what you could do. If you click on Explore Visually, it actually turns on Dynamic View here. And if I go under Tools, what was Tools, a little Tools icon, now it's actually Dynamic View and Labs, and it's checked. Now I can go in here, and I guess I'll go backwards slightly. Dynamic View is basically forcing it to use, it's called Generative UI, but it will generate a user interface, like pretty much a one-time user interface. So it really depends on what you ask for. So if you ask for a game, it'll make you a game. If you ask for, like, I don't know, a website, there's just a bunch of different user interfaces depending on what you ask for, that it'll give you something visual, usually interactive. It'll usually code it and it takes a few minutes, but this is how you, kind of like you do create image, this is basically create generative UI. But again, I can't, even if I try to X out of this, I can't X out of it. I have to select something else and then it goes away, which is kind of weird. But again, if I go into tools, I don't have it. If I click explore visually, it shows up. It's interesting. So, I mean, if you heard about dynamic view and you want to try it out, maybe if you have explore visually, try that and see if it puts it there for you. What I've found is that even if you don't have dynamic view, you can put in your prompt. You can either explicitly say generate a one-time user interface, or if your prompt is anything along the lines of create an interface for me, it'll do this anyway, but this is just a way to force it. But again, if you don't have it here, this might be a way to kind of get around that until they roll it out for you. Try it out, see what you think. See you next time.